Hey everybody, welcome back. This time for Righteous Indignation. We're gonna go see Tiamat. Not much of a reward this time. Tiamat awaits this way. Okay, Estinian. Lead the way. It is, in fact, a day later, and look at this. We can see. There's not a million people around. Oh, I also went and got this. I went and got the other mountain. Look, off it goes. All the gold falls out of it, and then you can do this, which is a bit weird, but whatever. Oh, never mind. There's still a whole hocking amount of people. Well, it's not as bad actually. It's not that bad. It could be much worse. Could be much worse. Oh, we didn't talk to the guys. Didn't talk to them. What's up? How you doing? My sire's mortal companion, what bringeth thee back to the forsaken place, child of man?
It's plain she knows naught of recent events. Perhaps you should enlighten her.
Why the fuck should I enlighten her? What's wrong with you enlightening her? So Tiamat, let me tell you a story. Sit down, you're gonna be here for a while. That my sins should be repeated. I sense not the finest stirring. as to who could have called him forth. I know of none of the save the dragons of Keali, our children. The Econ claimed their souls when first manifested, and robbed of their will. They became tools for the Allagan's dark designs.
I've seen it with my own eyes. Captives of a lost empire, neither alive nor dead, existing only to preserve Bahamut's corporeal form.
Yeah, the coils. Right. Yes. The dragons of Messiah are at the mercy of this Hassian. There can be no other explanation. Accursed Hassians, vile minions of darkness. Again you would profane the memory of my beloved and strip our children of their freedom, their dignity, and their own deaths, to which you will not stop. Damn, Tiamat is a badass. Look how cool she looks. Freya. That's Freya.
Your children's pain means nothing to them. They laugh at your kind suffering. But tears will not right this wrong, nor will lamentation see the perpetrators.
Yo, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna free Tiamat. Let's do it. Oh, I didn't read that one, sorry.
Behavior befitting a great worm. We came here to ask mighty Tiamat of the First Brood, consort of Bahamut, mother of the dragons of Mericidia, what she intends to do about the crimes committed against her children.
I'm glad you taught me how to pronounce Mericidia. Thanks, Sicilian. Maybe let's not let her go right now. Let's let her cool down, and then we'll let her go. Were I free, I would answer thine insolence with fire. But words shall have to suffice. Recall, mortals, that it was I who first summoned my beloved, praying with all my being to bring him forth. You who contacted with icons cannot be ignorant of circumstance. I hate the way they talk, man.
You too were exposed to his influence. That you are yet in possession of your own will is testament to the indomitable strength of your soul.
Maybe she just got the echo, dude.
But were you to meet with Bahamut again, you fear you might succumb.
Indeed. Ask the Dragon Slayer, and he will tell thee the power we of the first brood wield. Were I to lose myself to the Icon's influence, all would pay the price. But it is of little matter, for even had I the strength to resist, I yet lack strength to break my shackles. This prison shall be my tomb. Oh, Stidion's pretty upset about that. Is that the Nidhogg half, or is the Stidion half?
On the matter of Bahamut's influence, at least, I believe we can be of some assistance. If you're afraid of being enthralled, don't be. We have a cure. And while we've never tried it on one such as you, its basic principles are universal.
Speakest thou in earnest?
There is no future for those bound to the past. That you committed a terrible sin, I do not dispute. But if you feel remorse, you may yet make amends. We offer you that chance. Take it, or you will forever remain a prisoner, not of these cruel shackles, but of your own guilt.
A chance to make amends. To lay Bahamut's memory to rest. When our star faced annihilation, Hydaelyn granted us sanctuary. And now your foes would bring about her destruction. This I cannot allow. For the debt I owe to Hydaelyn, and all those who have suffered for my sins, I shall fight with you, children of man. Oh shit! We're gonna get Tiamat! Again, confused if that's the Astidian or Nidhogg side of him. Astidian, well, how do you feel about that one, huh? It would seem that she still has some pride after all. Let's see if she is as good as her word. It won't make up for what she suffered at the hands of man, but there's a chance we can free her. Truly free her. We owe it to her. I confess, my heart was in my throat when Astidian fought to berate her, but it appears to have had the dearest effect. It seems to work, yeah. She seemed, well, you'd say that. She was going to eat us, if not. While poxes have been shown to be effective in curing the tempered, Tiamat must be considered a special case. Okay. She is far, far larger, right, and immensely more powerful than any subject treated thus far. Were we to remove her restraints only to find out that the process had failed, we would be hard-pressed to contain her. Okay. Then before you go ahead, we should learn as much as we can about the exact nature of her condition. Do you suppose we can find information here? Well, what's that stopping us from freeing her? Like, surely we can. We've proven that we can have conversations with her. Like, let's free her now if we can, let her out onto the ground so she could lay down or something for the first time in fucking like thousands of years. And then we'll be like, right, you chill out for a second. We're gonna go get some food. Then she has a nice little dinner, which would be nice because I don't think she's eaten in a long time either. And then we can fly with her back to wherever, and we can do research there. Like we it's capable of keeping her under control, right? Like she's not gonna like wig out because she's a normal person. Right, yes, we can indeed. The Alligans kept detailed records on all of their notable captives. I know exactly where to look. Great. Then we shall leave it to you, then. In the meantime, the rest of us can turn our thoughts to the removal of those shackles. Okay, that sounds good. You remove the shackles, you get started, and I'll go look. I know Alpha and Strife here well enough, but not you. Are you certain you're ready to see this through? Rest assured, Sir Astidian, that I am both ready and willing to give my all for the sake of the star. Sorry. For a fucking voice is going. Though that is not my only reason for wanting to set Tiamat free. While I do not claim to know her sorrows, I too once found myself in the prison of despair. I well understand how hard it can be to dare to dream of escape. It took the encouragement of braver souls than I am to make me take that first step towards a brighter future. And now I would help Tiamat do the same. I gather you are not as young as you look. Perhaps when our work here is done, I can trade tales over a pot of Tataru's famous tea. And be indebted to her for the leaves and hot water? I think not. I see. Returning swiftly to the task at hand, then. What do you mean? Tataru's not like that. I believe the nodes covering Tiamat's restraints are located in the sector known as the flagship. Yes, we're familiar with it. The Ep3 research facility in particular. Oh, you may wish to take this. A spirit vessel containing a small amount of my blood. Thanks, my dude. Which you just so happen to be carrying around with you? I suppose you could seem rather odd to explain Rambushus, Riaget, and I are researching the use of spirit vessels in transference not only of memories but that of traits of certain bloodlines. So I can keep one at the ready should the opportunity to test our theories arise. As for its use to you, you may recall that during our previous visit, the nose granted access restricted functions, having identified me as being of royal blood, and armed with that spirit vessel, I persist that they will do the same for you, even in my absence. Well, the rest of me, it seemed worth a try at least. Agreed. We're taking care of it. To the flagship then. Right after. Let's go, brother. Stidian, you coming with us? Interested in spherical research, huh? Man, look at her. Look how badass she is. She's gonna have like little holes in her wings though, which is gonna be a bummer. Could you still fly if the tip of your wing still had like a cut in it, right? Surely that wouldn't be that bad. Better than like the middle of it having a cut or something. The fact that the hole is like at the tip, maybe that's like fine. Ah. Hello. What you got to say, Astidian? I'd rather leave these elegant contraptions to you and Alpha. Then why did you even come? Let's split up and search the flagship for a node that controls Tiamat's restraints. But should you find a likely candidate, do not be tempted to make any adjustments. It would not do to accidentally release some manner of experimental monstrosity, nor less Tiamat herself in her current state. What's wrong with her current state? Is she not very healthy? Is that why we keep her locked up? Our objective is to simply identify the relevant nodes. We have learned that we should reconvene at the compare nodes prior to proceeding. Okay, fine. I'll come find you once I find a node. Off you guys go. Jeez. Oh, I'm going that way too, apparently. Here's a node. Why would it just be here? Hello. Data link. Data link with Delta Quadrant broken. Possible cause: intruder interference. Advised deployment of automated combat units. Proceed. No, don't proceed. Don't do that. Do not proceed. Under? Oh, hey, Stidian, you found one. These nodes, or whatever it's called, why do they quiver so? What do you mean? I don't know, Stidian. You do you. I'm gonna hop on my golden mount and fly around and find it. Oh, there's one here. Beep boop. Warning. Scheduled dragon restrainment maintenance due in negative 2020 years. Failure to verify system integrity may result in unscheduled specimen release. Okay. Oh, there's one right there as well. Function between metallic compounds detected. Temperature increasing to critical levels. Please replace damaged parts in front of safe distance. Well, you weren't very useful, were you? We did find one that was useful there, right? Kind of. What over there? I'm afraid the student and I have little share for our efforts. Did you find anything? Yeah, we found a node that's warned me about neglecting dragon restraints. Let's see that one. Oh my god. But seriously, whatever. You say, well, that does sound promising. Almost. Suspiciously so, in fact. But then you were in possession of the spirit vessel. I dare say it's indeed the node of which Graha spoke. And it was chippering, you say? Well, very well. Let's take a closer look. Alright. Can I like... Oops. I like calling these guys on like a link power instead. Like, we don't got like a mobile device. I can just be like, yo, we're over here. Do you wish to operate the dragon restraint mechanisms? Yes. Beep boop. You have not the required access privileges. Operation of dragon restraint mechanisms may only undertake by the chief technologist and members of the royal family. Or those with the vessel of blood, perhaps. Okay. Yeah. You like that node? Want me to rub this over your body? Beep. User detected. Commencing biometric authentication. Beep. Authentication complete. And user identified as the member of the royal family. Please state your name. Alpha Leventa. That's just confusing. Assuming as you may find my amusing as you may find my name, ask that you use Sulker, please. Username changed. Welcome, Sulker. You may operate the dragon restraint mechanism when ready. What the hell, Alfredo? Beep boop error. Unable to disengage restraints of the specimen Tiamat. A system update is required. Oh, fucking system updates. A system update? What do you suppose it's asking of us? I could hazard a guess. Well, that's more than I can say. Confounded bloody thing. User ignition detected. Integrating guidance program. Boop. In order to operate the restraint mechanism, I require access to the central control system. However, I am unable to establish link to said system due to obstacles of my own software. Beep. This issue can be resolved by applying system update using corresponding terminal located within Flagship. So this thing release the restraints or not? It can, but only once it has received the requisite system update, as far as I can tell. Until which time it'll float there, spewing nonsense. User disfaction detected. Installating Palaxian protocols. Boop. I am here to help. Rest assured, it will be on hand to guide you through every step of the system update process. How gratifying, but I dare say we will fare better with guidance than without it. Beep beep boop 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 beep boop boop bop bop beep boop 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 beep bop bop boop. Okay, there we go. We've got a new friend. We've got restraintment node. That's great. Next time for vengeance. Oh look, we can get some smoked chicken. Very nice. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.